They didn't come to negotiate. They didn't come to talk. They came to take one girl alive and erase everyone else. And when the door finally broke, so did the truth about who she really was. Toxic Love Files, Part 27. The siege. No one leaves the cabin the same. The pounding at the door grew violent. Boom, boom, boom. Wood splintered. Dust rained from the beams. The entire cabin trembled under the force. The sisters clung to each other. The missing girl, shaking, newly awakened from the implant, held her father's arm like an anchor. The man in the corner stared at the door, terror hollowing his eyes. The voicemail woman remained perfectly calm. "Step away from the entrance," she murmured. "They'll tear it off its hinges." No one moved. Then, crack! A huge fist punched straight through the wooden door panel. A man's voice growled, "Open the door." The father pulled a pistol from his belt and shoved the missing girl behind him. The voicemail woman smirked. "Those men don't talk. They eliminate," the older sister shouted. "Who are they?" The voicemail woman looked almost bored. "Operatives. Reconditioning unit." The younger sister's voice broke. "Reconditioning for who?" The voicemail woman finally turned to face them. "For her." She jerked her chin toward the missing girl, and then the door exploded inward. The operatives enter. 3 masked men stormed into the cabin. Tactical gear, shock batons humming with electricity. Silent, efficient, dead-eyed. The sisters screamed as sparks cracked through the air. The father fired 3 quick rounds. Bang, bang, bang. 1 operative went down. The other 2 didn't even flinch. The missing girl grabbed her father's arm. "Dad, stop. They're here for me." The voicemail woman spoke over her. "They're here for all of you." The older sister aimed the dart gun with shaking hands. "Back off!" 1 operative lunged. She fired. The dart hit his arm, and he collapsed instantly, body twitching from the sedative. Her breath shattered in relief. "It worked!" But the voicemail woman only smiled. That one was weak. The last operative, the largest, stepped forward calmly, shock baton crackling. The younger sister tried to back up, but her foot hit the loose floorboard. The hatch still gaped beneath them. In the chaos, no one noticed something metal glinting inside, except the man in the corner. He whispered, "Under the floor. There's more down there." But he didn't have time to finish. The final operative swung the shock baton, a violent sizzling arc of electricity, straight toward the missing girl. Her father shoved her aside. The baton hit him instead. Electricity tore through his body. He hit the wall, collapsed. "No!" she shrieked, crawling to him. The operatives advanced. The sisters screamed. But the missing girl stopped. She stood, slowly, unsteadily, as if something inside her had snapped back into place. Her eyes were clear, not blank, not controlled. "Sharp," she whispered. "Not again." She stepped in front of the sisters. The operative swung, but she caught his wrist midair. Her strength shocked even her. The voicemail woman tilted her head, curious. "Oh, so the override didn't delete your enhancements." The missing girl shoved the operative back, breathing hard. Her voice trembled. "With fear, with rage, with memory. You experimented on me." The voicemail woman smiled. "Of course. You didn't think the implant was the only thing we put in you, did you?" The missing girl's breath shook. "You turned me into a weapon?" "A prototype," the woman corrected. Behind them, the father convulsed on the floor. He wasn't breathing right. The sisters were crying, terrified. The operative recovered, swinging again. The missing girl blocked it. Barely. It still burned her arm. She screamed. The voicemail woman called out to the operative. "Take her alive. Kill the others." The missing girl's eyes filled with fire. No, not fear, not obedience. Defiance. She grabbed the fallen operative's shock baton, spun, and slammed it into the last operative's chest. Electricity cracked through the room. He fell to the ground, convulsing. Breathing hard, shaking, she turned to face the voicemail woman. The woman didn't run. She only whispered, "You can't save them all." And then, she stepped backward into the open hatch, dropping into the underground room, vanishing. The missing girl lunged to follow. But the father, barely conscious, grabbed her wrist. His voice was faint, broken. Don't. She's not alone down there. The sisters stared at the dark opening, at the ladder leading down, into the place where this all began. The missing girl wiped tears from her eyes. We're ending this, she whispered. She took a breath, then descended into the darkness. To be continued.